Have you ever wondered what it truly means to be among the righteous people? To walk a path that not only pleases Allah, but brings you peace, joy, and contentment in this life and the next. Being righteous isn't about perfection. It's about striving to live in a way that reflects the teachings of Islam and the examples set by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. It's about more than just the outward acts of worship. It's about the condition of your heart, the sincerity of your actions, and the consistency in your character, especially when no one is watching. The righteous people are those who live with Allah's guidance at the center of everything they do. They are patient, compassionate, humble, and devoted. These signs are more than just markers of goodness. They are keys to a life of peace, purpose, and divine reward. So, if you're looking for a way to evaluate whether you're on the right path, or if you simply want to deepen your understanding of how to live a righteous life, you're in the right place. And before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Deen Xplorers. Your support helps us continue bringing you meaningful content. Sign 1. You have a heart full of Taqwa. Having a heart filled with Taqwa is one of the most profound signs that you are among the righteous people. Taqwa, or God consciousness, is not just about fear of Allah. It is about living with the awareness that Allah is always watching, always aware of your actions, and always near. It is the quality that transforms the way you live your life. A person who possesses Taqwa approaches every situation with the consciousness that their actions, thoughts, and decisions are ultimately being seen by Allah. This awareness helps them make better choices, avoid harmful actions, and stay away from things that might distance them from the Creator. When you have Taqwa, you are constantly striving to live a life that pleases Allah. It isn't just about the big acts of worship, like the 5 daily prayers or fasting during Ramadan. It's also about the small, everyday actions, the way you treat people, the way you manage your time, and the way you speak. When Taqwa is in your heart, you find yourself becoming more patient with others, more understanding of their mistakes, and more forgiving when someone wrongs you. Your heart becomes soft, and your connection to Allah grows stronger. Taqwa also brings you peace, the kind of peace that comes from knowing that you are living in a way that is pleasing to Allah. It keeps your soul grounded in times of difficulty and reminds you that everything in this world is temporary. No matter how difficult life may get, when you have Taqwa, you always remember that Allah is there for you, guiding you through every trial. This awareness brings a sense of serenity because you know that Allah is in control and that everything happening in your life has a higher purpose. O you who believe, fear Allah, and speak in straightforward words. Taqwa isn't just about the big moments. It's also about how we carry ourselves in our everyday interactions. It's about making sure that even when no one is watching, we remain true to our faith. Our actions, our words, and even our thoughts should reflect the love and awe we feel for Allah. When you act with Taqwa, you don't just do things because you have to, but because you truly want to please Allah. This brings a deeper sense of fulfillment and peace to your life. In a world full of distractions, maintaining Taqwa is a powerful anchor. It's a reminder to keep your heart focused on what really matters. Taqwa allows you to say no to the temptations of the world and to stay true to your faith, even when it's difficult. It helps you remain grounded when life gets overwhelming, because you always have the reassurance that your efforts to please Allah are never in vain. This deep inner connection to Allah changes the way you view the world. It fills you with a sense of purpose and helps you navigate life's challenges with grace and strength. Ultimately, having a heart filled with Taqwa means striving to be the best version of yourself in the sight of Allah. It's not about perfection. It's about the constant effort to improve and to stay on the righteous path. So, if you find that your heart is drawn to righteousness, that you are more aware of Allah's presence in your life, and that you are actively striving to live with Taqwa, know that you are on the path of the righteous. Your heart is aligned with the divine, and that is one of the greatest signs that you are walking in the light of Allah's guidance. Sign 2. You are regular and devoted in your prayers. One of the clearest signs that you are among the righteous people is your devotion to your prayers. Salah, or prayer, is the most direct connection a Muslim has with Allah, and it is through prayer that we cultivate a deep and personal relationship with our Creator. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized the importance of Salah throughout his life, and it is considered the second pillar of Islam for a reason. A person who is regular and dedicated to their prayers is a person who has made the worship of Allah a central part of their life. When you pray 5 times a day, you are constantly reminded of your relationship with Allah. Each prayer is a moment to pause from the busyness of life, to clear your mind, and to reconnect with your Creator. The act of bowing and prostrating during Salah is not just a physical act, it is a spiritual one. It signifies humility, submission, and a deep sense of gratitude for everything that Allah has provided. Prayer isn't simply a ritual, it is an opportunity to seek guidance, ask for forgiveness, and reaffirm your commitment to living a life that pleases Allah. A righteous person does not take their prayers lightly. Whether in times of ease or difficulty, they understand that their salah is their source of strength. In moments of joy, prayer helps them express gratitude. In times of hardship, prayer helps them seek comfort and patience from Allah. Each prayer is an opportunity to cleanse the soul, to seek forgiveness for past mistakes, and to start anew. A person who is regular in their prayers finds that their heart is softened, their mind is clearer, and their soul is at peace. When you make prayer a priority, you begin to see its benefits in every aspect of your life. You find yourself becoming more focused and patient. Your heart grows more content because you know that, no matter what happens, you have a direct line to Allah. You are also more mindful of your actions because prayer reminds you to act righteously and avoid the things that might harm you or others. A person who prays regularly is a person who lives with purpose and intention. Once you have finished your salah, then, remember Allah while standing, sitting, and reclining. As soon as you are secure, perform salah as due. Surely, salah is an obligation on the believers that is tied up with time. It is a mandatory act of worship, one that serves as the foundation of a Muslim's relationship with Allah. The beauty of salah is that it offers you an opportunity to reset and recalibrate your focus multiple times throughout the day. Each prayer gives you a chance to reflect on your actions, ask for forgiveness, and reaffirm your intention to live a life that pleases Allah. Being regular in your prayers shows a deep commitment to your faith. It's a reflection of your love for Allah and your desire to stay close to Him. It's easy to get caught up in the demands of daily life. Work, school, family, and responsibilities often take center stage. But a righteous person knows that their connection with Allah should always come first. The beauty of salah is that it helps us maintain that connection no matter how busy we get. In the moments of worship, we are reminded of our ultimate purpose and the fact that our lives are in Allah's hands. When you pray, you are not only fulfilling a religious obligation, you are strengthening your bond with the One who created you. Prayer is a powerful act of worship that keeps you grounded, focused, and mindful of the greater purpose of life. A person who is regular in their prayers is a person who lives with intention, purpose, and a deep connection to Allah. And this is one of the clearest signs that they are walking the righteous path. As you strive to improve your relationship with Allah, never underestimate the power of regular prayer. It's a simple act, but its impact on your heart and soul is profound. By maintaining your devotion to salah, you are continually nurturing your faith, keeping your heart pure, and ensuring that you remain on the righteous path that leads to Allah's mercy and blessings. Sign 3. You are always kind, compassionate, and helpful towards others. A truly righteous person embodies kindness, compassion, and a willingness to help others. These qualities reflect the inner purity of a person who understands the value of empathy and the importance of treating others with respect and love. Being kind and compassionate isn't limited to just family and friends. It extends to everyone around you. Whether it's a kind word, a simple gesture, or even an act of charity, a righteous person continuously seeks opportunities to make a positive impact on the lives of others. In today's world, where selfishness and self-centeredness can sometimes take the lead, showing kindness becomes even more significant. A righteous person knows that their actions should reflect their faith and that their behavior should be a source of goodness and light for others. They understand that kindness doesn't always have to come in grand gestures. It can be as simple as a smile, offering help, or even just listening to someone who needs to talk. The smallest act of kindness can make the biggest difference in someone's life, and a person who is committed to righteousness finds joy in serving others. When we are kind, we create an environment of trust, respect, and love, qualities that are essential for building strong relationships, whether within the family, the community, or even in the workplace. Kindness is not just a passive trait, it is an active force that helps to improve the world around us. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was the ultimate example of kindness, always going out of his way to help those in need, to show compassion, and to guide others with wisdom and patience. A righteous person also understands the power of forgiveness. We all face moments when we are hurt by others, whether through words, actions, or misunderstandings. But a person who is truly righteous chooses to forgive rather than hold grudges. Forgiveness is a gift that not only helps to heal broken relationships, but also brings peace to the heart of the one who forgives. Holding on to anger and resentment only harms you in the long run. When you forgive, you free your heart from negativity and make room for compassion and understanding. A righteous person is not self-centered. They understand that their success in this world is intertwined with the well-being of others. Helping others, whether by sharing knowledge, offering support, or giving charity, is an essential part of a righteous life. The more you help others, the more you enrich your own soul and bring yourself closer to the kind of person Allah wants you to be. Kindness also extends to showing respect and love for all of Allah's creations. A righteous person is not only compassionate towards fellow human beings, but also toward animals, the environment, and the world around them. This holistic approach to kindness demonstrates a person's deep understanding of their responsibility to maintain balance and harmony in the world. They are not wasteful, and they treat the earth and its creatures with care and respect, knowing that everything is created by Allah and should be honored. When you are compassionate towards others, you are not only improving their lives, but also strengthening your relationship with Allah. Every act of kindness, no matter how small, is an opportunity to earn rewards in the sight of Allah. You are reminded that we are all part of a larger community, and your actions can have a ripple effect, spreading goodness and love wherever you go. And when your heart is filled with compassion, you find that life becomes more fulfilling, as you begin to experience the true joy that comes from making a positive difference in the lives of others. So, remember that kindness is not just a trait, it's a lifestyle. By practicing kindness, compassion, and helpfulness, you not only become a better person, but you also grow closer to Allah. It is through these small acts that you pave the way to a life filled with goodness and righteousness. Sign 4. You are patient in times of trial. Patience is one of the most powerful virtues in Islam. It is often said that the righteous are those who remain steadfast and patient in times of difficulty, trials, and challenges. Life is full of ups and downs, and no one is exempt from facing hardship. However, a righteous person shows their true strength when they are able to endure with patience, trust in Allah's plan, and maintain a positive attitude despite the difficulties they face. Patience is not about simply waiting for problems to go away. It is about enduring through challenges with faith, hope, and resilience. A person who possesses patience understands that trials are a natural part of life and that they serve a higher purpose. Allah tests His believers to purify their hearts, to strengthen their faith, and to guide them to a better understanding of their true purpose in life. The righteous person knows that no matter how tough the situation may be, they are never alone. Allah is always with them, watching over them, and providing the strength they need to persevere. Patience is a way of showing complete trust in Allah's wisdom, knowing that He knows what is best for them, even if they do not understand the reason behind the trial at the moment. O you who believe, seek help through patience and prayer. Surely Allah is with those who are patient. We are not alone in our struggles, and by enduring with patience, we are bringing ourselves closer to Allah. This divine support is not just a promise, it is a source of strength that helps the righteous person continue forward no matter how challenging the road may seem. The power of patience lies in its ability to bring peace to the heart, knowing that everything happens according to Allah's plan, and that every trial is an opportunity for growth and purification. Patience is not only required during times of personal hardship, it is also essential when dealing with others. A righteous person is patient with the flaws and mistakes of those around them, understanding that everyone is on their own journey and that no one is perfect. Instead of reacting with anger or frustration, they respond with understanding, forgiveness, and calmness. By practicing patience, they reflect the same qualities of patience that Allah has shown to them, forgiving their mistakes and guiding them to a better path. It is important to remember that patience is not something that comes easily. It is a skill that must be cultivated and nurtured over time. However, with every trial, the righteous person grows stronger. Each difficulty faced with patience is an opportunity to increase one's trust in Allah and to earn His reward. The more a person practices patience, the easier it becomes to endure life's challenges with grace and perseverance. Allah rewards those who remain patient with blessings beyond measure. When you are able to endure with patience, knowing that Allah is with you every step of the way, you find strength and peace that you may not have thought possible. Through patience, the righteous person rises above life's challenges, emerging with a heart stronger, purer, and closer to Allah than ever before. Patience is not just a passive waiting game, it is an active, powerful response to life's challenges. It is the ability to remain steadfast in the face of difficulty, trusting in Allah's wisdom and timing. The righteous person understands that trials are not obstacles, but opportunities to grow closer to Allah, to strengthen their faith, and to earn a reward that will last forever. And that wraps up today's video on 4 signs you are among the righteous people. I hope these signs inspire you to reflect on your own journey and strengthen your connection with Allah. Remember, righteousness is not about being perfect, but about constantly striving to improve and live with sincerity in everything you do. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to Deen Xplorers. It helps us continue creating content that empowers you on your path to righteousness. Share this video with anyone you think might benefit. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss an update from us. May Allah guide us all to be among the righteous and grant us the strength to live according to His will. Until next time, stay blessed and keep striving for the best in both this world and the hereafter.